first Phenom award goes to Brennan south of Clear Fork, as the senior QB had a special game in a rivalry matchup, throwing for 5 touchdowns in a win over Lexington on the road. The dual threat tore to the rock a baker's dozen times, 2 on the ground, nearly 300 total yards of offense for the Colts stud signal caller, and oh yeah, how about a pair of takeaways as well? 2 interceptions for Brennan in this game as Clear Fork wins on the road at Lexington 42-16. South, a major reason why the Colts were able to bounce back after suffering their first loss in the regular season in nearly 3 years. How about the performance by Ontario junior wideout / tailback Jaylon Scott? Over 200 total yards from scrimmage and a pair of scores in a Warriors 55-29 shootout victory at home that took place Friday night, and then they had to resuit up again Saturday morning. Did not slow this kid down at all. Explosive plays oftentimes make the difference in a contest. Scott had a handful of them for the Warriors. Really broke things open, making plays out of the backfield in the passing game, and overall just providing a threat that the Pirates needed to key on as Ontario gets the win. Our next Phenom winner is Lucas Jr. running back Ethan Sauder, who had a great overall game in the Cubs home opener against Northmore. Now Lucas didn't win, but it certainly wasn't because of this dude. Nearly 90 yards and a score for the Cubs ground attack did Sauder rack up for them, also accumulating nearly 40 receiving yards and a TD grab as well. Sauder also had a nice run back for Lucas in the return game. Solid overall performance in a tough matchup. Tough loss for the Cubs in this game, but Sauder certainly was a standout in every aspect of the contest. And finally, our out-of-the-area phenom is Columbian senior athlete Nick Koerper. Solid two-way player who also does work as a return specialist as well. A little bit of everything for this dude as he tallied 9 grabs in a 31-7 win over Ashland on the road. Almost 100 receiving yards for Koerper as well, who also carried the pail 3 times for 26 yards and a Tornadoes touchdown. Big win for Tiffin to stay unbeaten at 3-0. Nick Koerper helping the charge for the Tornadoes, who remain unbeaten heading into week 4.